Large retailers are quietly using controversial facial recognition technology in their stores to combat a rise in violent theft and coordinated attacks. It's part of a larger push to turn retailers' existing security cameras into more sophisticated artificial intelligence surveillance systems, which can automatically identify people, license plates, and other information that can be used to alert store employees of unfolding threats and ultimately prosecute offenders. Nearly $69 billion worth of products are stolen from US retailers each year, and the attacks are getting increasingly violent and more coordinated. But facial recognition technology is controversial, as research has shown it's often inaccurate when identifying people of color and women. Why is that? Early versions of algorithms were trained using images of celebrities that skewed white and male. The worst technology has an error rate of up to 35% when scanning darker-skinned women, but less than 1% with lighter-skinned men. Companies have been working to address the racial bias, and between 2014 and 2018, facial recognition software got 20 times better at searching a database to find a matching photograph. However, as of 2019, the government found that some software still misidentified African American and Asian people 10 to 100 times more often than white men. However, facial recognition companies actively market their technology to retailers who use it to help gather evidence on repeat offenders before ultimately sharing it with local law enforcement. One thing those companies aren't sharing though, the names of the stores using the technology. Few stores want to admit they're involved with facial recognition, fearful of backlash from shoppers. Rite Aid used the technology for nearly a decade at hundreds of stores, but stopped after an investigation from Reuters pointed out that it used the software in largely low-income, non-white neighborhoods. Others, like Target and Home Depot, have tested facial recognition in the past, but now say they don't use it. Forbes was able to confirm that Macy's and at least 12 other major retailers are using the technology, but as for which ones, the companies keep that information close to the vest. But some retailers are using other types of video technology that's not as controversial. Virtual security guards have become increasingly popular during the pandemic. Guards are stationed remotely and can respond to various alerts like motions detected by a security camera in the parking lot at 1 a.m. by speaking directly to the suspected intruder and alerting law enforcement. Body cameras, like the ones worn by police officers, are now being adapted by security guards at retail stores too.